to share with you the recipe that I'm using to make white bread in the bread machine. I use the bread machine every day, and I've been using it for about 7 years now. Sometimes I have to make bread twice a day, so it's very convenient for the ones that eat a lot of bread. It's much cheaper because you make your own bread. You put all the ingredients in the bread machine. You don't have to take it out. You just press start, and 4 hours later you have a bread. Right now Walmart has the bread machine for under $100. I think it's like 90 something dollars. It used to be 175, so it's a great price. I'm gonna share with you how to make this bread. So we're gonna start with the flour. I have 3 cups of flour. I have 12 ounces of water. I use 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and you could use any other salt. 1 teaspoon of yeast. This is the only brand that I use. Now, if you don't use one that works good, your bread is not gonna rise. Put in the jar with a lid, and we keep this jar in the refrigerator. And finally, 3 tablespoons of oil. Now, this is optional. It's nutritional yeast seasoning, and if you look on the back, it has like a lot of vitamins, and I use like about 1 tablespoon for like the whole bread. And 1 tablespoon of sugar. First step is adding the water, 12 ounces. Add 3 cups of flour. One teaspoon of instant yeast, and remember I'm using this brand, but I keep it in the jar. You could add the yeast in a separate compartment of the machine, but this one is easier for me, so I make like a little hole in the middle, and then I cover it with flour because I don't want to activate the yeast with my wet ingredients. 1 tablespoon of sugar. And it doesn't matter where you put it. I usually put it on the side, but it doesn't really matter. 1 teaspoon of salt, and I use pink Himalayan salt. I only use pink Himalayan salt because it has a lot of electrolytes, and I usually do 1 teaspoon. Now, the bread machine already comes with measurements, so it's gonna be easy just to use this, but it's up to you if you want to use the other ones. This is optional, nutritional yeast, just because I like to have my B vitamins, and I do 1 tablespoon. And again, it's not going to change the consistency of the bread or the taste. Finally, I'll do 3 tablespoons of oil. Now it's ready to be placed in the bread machine. And that's where I put the container. And make sure you secure it. Right? And that's the top. Now this is the compartment for the yeast, but I usually just like make a little hole in the middle of the flour and then cover it up. Make sure it doesn't touch any like wet ingredients. Okay, and I'm just gonna press start. And as you can see, it takes 4 hours to make the bread. I put it on dark crust, an extra large size. You could change the options here. So 4 hours later, I'm gonna have a bread. I don't have to take it out. I don't have to do anything. Just put the ingredients and press start. All right, let's check back in 4 hours.